Hey guys, this is Olivia, and in today's video I'm going to be playing dress up for a week. So when I was in high school, I used to love dressing up. Navigating my personal style was a very long and very difficult journey, so finding and creating outfits that I actually liked was something that was always very special to me. I always thought that once I came to college, I would start being more adventurous with my fashion, but in reality, I've actually gotten a lot lazier. So 90% of the time, my outfits will consist of some kind of tank top and then either yoga pants or these specific jeans from Hollister just because they're very loose and baggy. And then for shoes, I tend to reach for my Uggs because they're literally slippers. They're so comfortable and easy. And then on top, I'll usually throw on a zip up. And there's nothing wrong with this, but I've definitely fallen into an outfit slump where I'm kind of following the same formula every single day. And part of it is due to things like my schedule and the weather. For example, I go to the gym before class, so I tend to reach for clothes that I can work out in. And then the other thing is that when it gets cold out, I have to wear a giant puffer coat, so it feels pointless to wear something nice underneath if it's just going to be covered up anyways. I think a larger reason why I'm hesitant is that it's a little bit out of my comfort zone. Even though I used to dress fun, it's been quite a while, so it's gotten kind of scary again. But you know what? I'm tired of living like this. I feel like I haven't worn anything I was really excited to wear in a really long time, and I want to get back to that feeling. I want to be myself again. So that's why this week I'm challenging myself to dressing cute every single day. There's not really any specific rules, but I do want to make sure I try some kind of different hairstyles, whether that's like pigtails or adding some kind of accessories. And then I also want to try and avoid loungewear and athleisure as much as possible. On Monday, I started the week with this monochromatic look. I wore this cute baby doll tank top, and I thought it was really interesting because it's a little bit grungy with the color scheme and the stripes, but then it's also very feminine because of the lace trim and the silhouette. So to lean into that mix between cute and cool, I paired it with a black cargo skirt. Wanted to style the whole outfit around this plush Miffy hair clip that I have. She is so cute, but I've actually never worn it outside before, so I wanted to create an outfit that would complement the clip without distracting from it because I still wanted it to be like the main focus. For jewelry, I wore these chunky silver hoops and this crown necklace that I got at a museum in London. Bracelets, I have this silver ribbon bangle, these silver beaded bracelets, and then a pearl one to match with the white of the Miffy. I loved this outfit so much. I feel like all the colors and accessories and details all went together so nicely, and the final look was just so aligned with my personal style. For shoes, I went with my Doc Marten Oxfords. I got these secondhand from Plato's Closet for like less than half the price, I think, and they really pulled the whole look together. On Tuesday, I wore this red top that I actually made myself over the summer. This is the first and only piece of clothing I've ever made, and I honestly have no idea how I did it. I think I'm like a one-hit wonder. Making this top was super fun because I got to add all the details I love on clothes, like these buttons trailing up the middle, a sweetheart neckline, this gorgeous lacy crochet trim, and then some pretty puff sleeves. And then the backing also has this really cool ruched elastic detail. I felt like a little ladybug princess, what with the red and the white and the polka dots. My only issue with this shirt is that the way I did the sleeves, they tend to gather and bunch up really weirdly, so they have to be adjusted very often, and that kind of deters me from reaching for this top. But I'm really happy that this challenge forced me to bring it out because I'm so proud of it and I feel so pretty whenever I do wear it. Jewelry, I kept it the same as yesterday, except I added this red beaded bracelet that I made with supplies from Michael's. My skirt is a white version of that black cargo one, and then for shoes, I went with my trusty Onitsuka Tigers. These are my favorite sneakers ever. I love how low profile their silhouette is, and the flat bottom also makes them really good for weightlifting. I think that they are the perfect amount of casual without being too sporty to go with this outfit, and yeah, that was Tuesday. On Wednesday, it was super gloomy and humid outside, so I threw my hair up into 2 twin braids. Whenever there's any sort of moisture in the air, my overnight curls will just immediately disappear, so I thought that this would be the move. On the tops, I added these little white bows that I made with some satin ribbon and bobby pins. And then for the outfit itself, I wore the super romantic white top, and to dress it down, I paired it with these really cool flare jeans that I got from TJ Maxx. I believe the real brand is Redone, but I did have them altered because I'm I'm 5'2". Anyways, I'm not quite sure what the vibe was for today. I started with the hair and kind of built around that, and I think the final look is sort of giving like farmer's daughter thanks to the jeans and the braids, but I don't really know. I wasn't aiming for anything specific. For jewelry, I wore my pearl bracelet, a beaded rose quartz one, and then a seeded pink one. And then I have these chunky pearl earrings and a delicate heart-shaped necklace. Can we also just take a moment to appreciate this top? It is so gorgeous and dreamy, and it reminds me of like the springtime. I really liked the ruffled trim and the 3/4 length sleeves. I thought those were really interesting. For shoes, I decided I wanted a chunky sneaker to balance out the wideness of the flares, so I pulled out my super dirty Nike blazers, and then that was the look for Wednesday. On Thursday, I was feeling kind of girly, so I decided to wear this pretty pink top from Hollister. For pants, I wore my favorite bootcut jeans that actually used to be my mom's. She's so stylish. The shirt is so beautiful. It has a really nice neckline, a nice shape, lots of ruffles and puff sleeves, and I love the pink color and the striped fabric, and everything about it is just so perfect. I know that Brandy has a similar top, and I'm debating getting another one in a different colorway just because I love this shirt so much. Here's some close-ups of all the little details. I like that the buttons are also pink, and then the puff sleeves are just, oh, it's so cute. Everything about it is so cute. In my hair, I added these My Melody hair clips. I really like these because instead of it just being her face, they also have these quilted pink bows in the background that I thought were really cool. For jewelry, I switched it up and went with gold. So I have these small hoops and then a necklace with my boyfriend's initial on it. And then for bracelets, I added this really interesting one that I made with stuff from Hobby Lobby. All of these beads have little roses inside that I thought were really pretty, and this look was so cute. I loved it so much. Then finally, we made it to Friday. I survived yet another week of college. At this point, I just wanted to wear something soft and comfortable, so I grabbed this oversized short-sleeved cardigan thing. It has a really deep V-neck, and the bottom panels also flare out in a really nice way that gives a very relaxed yet put-together look. I did allow myself to wear my Uggs today, but only because it went with the outfit and it was Friday. And then for pants, I wore these jeans that I got from Yes Style back in 7th grade, so by now they're super worn out and they literally feel like pajamas. Accessories were very light, just a thick white headband in my hair and a little pearl bracelet. I liked this look a lot because it looked nicer than sweats, but it was literally so comfortable and so soft, and it was just the perfect way to end the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this week's challenge. I know that I definitely did. I feel like it gave me that final push to actually go out and wear the things that I've wanted to for such a long time. And it was just a really great feeling to get dressed up every day and have something to look forward to again. I hope that you all enjoyed watching. Let me know what you thought of the outfits, what you thought of the video, and if you have anything you want to see from me in the future. Thank you so much. Bye!